Hey everyone, I'm just here to review the Salomon Sense Pro belt. I had the medium. I'm a 32-inch waist, and the medium states that it's for. It's kind of rubbed up a bit now. I've used it so much, but 31. I've got another one here. 31 and a half to 34 and a half waist, I think. Yeah, obviously everyone wears them in different ways in terms of how far up or down their hips or waist they have them. But yeah. So I ordered this early in late September. It's now February. I run around, well, last year it was an average of 95 kilometers a week, so just under 60 miles. And I pretty much wear this for every run that I don't take my my hydration vest, and even then sometimes still, because I use my poles to connect my poles. So it's been used an awful lot. I bought it initially for the Manchester Marathon. Reason being is I wanted to take a couple of GLs with me, and because the reason being was because I was driving up to Manchester, parking, going to the event, doing the event, and driving home. So I needed somewhere to put my keys. I had a couple of belts throughout the year. Started running in January 2021. Had a couple of sort of cheap Amazon belts that were fine. The first one was like a tiny bit elasticated, but had like a zip section that just wasn't big enough for my phone. And then the second one was one of those like infinity belts that had just got slits in, and you just pushed your phone and different bits in. And a couple of times my earphones case fell out there, or there was a clip to put your key on, but it wasn't very good. And I just didn't trust it, obviously running through Manchester in the marathon and desperately needing to not lose my keys. So I looked at a few reviews, opted for this. Obviously it had no zip sections, as you can see. It's just got it all works by elastic. But I'm a huge fan of Salomon. I'd got the Sense Pro trainers at the time, and I am a bit of a loser who likes to match things up. So loved the Salomon brand, so I just thought I'd go for it. Used it on the event and it was perfect. So my phone I put in this section here, and it's a Samsung S21 Ultra, so it's massive. It fits in there. This kind of rides up, but it's never come near to popping out. I've got a section on the back as well, obviously with these parts, and I've used it to keep a GoPro in there once, and also a couple of times with my poles. You've got a bigger pocket at the back, which is supposed to be for a bottle. Now, I tried that once, one of the soft flasks, and it just didn't work. I think maybe it's where I wear the belt on my hips that makes it sort of ride out and work itself out. I'm not sure, but I only had one go, and it was a frustrating one for me because it was a point to point. I was running about 33k from the house to where my son was playing football, and I needed drink. So after about 3k in, I ended up downing what I had, just crushing the bottle, sticking it in there safely. So I had no water for the rest of it. So it was a bit of a pain, but yeah, I should have probably experimented more since, because I believe it's supposed to work. And you've got another section here. So on the odd occasion, I need to take my earphone case with me, that goes into there, or my car key. Often what I do is I'm running if I drive to run, I'll take my keys off, leave them in the car, and just pop my car key in there. Never got close to popping out. The reason being, it's just so tight on you. So that's 31 to 34 inch, and it is just so tight on you. Now, a couple of things that have happened with it. I think because the size of my phone, straight away, this section here was in two compartments. I'm going to show you one that's brand new. So you can see here, there's a small, it's a bit feeble actually, but a connector there, which I think must just keep it a bit more secure. Now, pretty much straight away, that broke on here. And as soon as it broke, I messaged Salomon and told them, sent them a picture, and they sent me a replacement, which is why I've got that. But I've continued to use this because other than that, it was usable. And then what's happened over time is that the adhesive stuff that just keeps your phone keeps it in place a bit more has come away. Now, like I say, I think that's because the size of my phone. I've toyed with the idea of using this back section to put my phone in, and again, I think this week when I'm running, before I start using this one, which I haven't started using it yet, I think I'll practice a little bit with that. Obviously, I'm just reluctant to practice too much, so my phone dropping out. It's but again, it's an amazing piece of kit. It looks a bit battered, but honestly, I use it so much. I run every day. Like since December the 20th, I think I've run something like 700 kilometers. So, and yeah, and it does get used, so it's been priceless. But I think it was 30 quid. I think they're down to like 25 quid now. It's well worth it. I haven't used any other belts other than other than the two that I've just mentioned. But yeah, I think I would continue to keep having them. I wish I'd done that with this actually. I'd maybe toy with the idea of sizing up, because you'll see how tight it is when you put it on, and I think that probably is leading to these little wears and tears. But yeah, highly recommended. Go get one.